Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to OneMinuteTennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk to you about the forehand, and I want to talk to you about how you can swap from super heavy topspin to very flat, clean, fast strokes with a very simple, easy to apply technique. Now, being able to change the shape of the ball and the speed of the ball is a fantastic asset when playing competitive tennis. You see, if I hit the same ball over and over again, then I'm really going to give my opponent rhythm. And if I give my opponent rhythm, I'm really inviting them to play better and better as the match goes on. But if you look at the great players like Federer, then it's very hard to get rhythm against Federer because he'll have heavy topspin, and then a fast shooting ball that flies through the court. So you don't get rhythm, you're robbed of it. You get worse as the match develops. To do this, it's very important that we don't think about the contact point with the ball, because tennis strokes are an in control to out of control to in control experience. If we're to be successful, it's very important that although we can have control and precision in the technique here at the beginning and here at the end, when we actually are making contact with the ball, then this wants to be as out of control, free and lacking in thought as possible. But if we're going to have no thought in this contact point here, then how can we change the spin and the trajectory of the ball? And to do this, we have to look earlier in the stroke at the in control part, at the take back. So I have my unit turn here, and the unit turn in pro players varies a lot. There's a lot of wiggle room for you and for all the players. Some players take it back low, some players take it back higher, but then there's a common denominator in all of the top players, and that is that the racket drops into this area here. It's a little bit below the contact point, so we're swinging up from low to high, but we're going to drop the racket into that area here. And when you drop the racket into that area, if you have the racket face closed, which most people will most of the time, so I'm here and the racket face is closed, then I'm now going to hit the ball with topspin. There's nothing that is going to change, because in the correction, I'm not going to hit it like this, and in the correction from that drop of a closed racket up to contact, then the racket is going to adjust its angle, it'll happen naturally, and you'll hit with topspin. But at the same time, if you drop the racket into more of a neutral position, it could even be at 90 degrees to the baseline, but even something more neutral, then the ball will flatten out. So if you work on the technique of dropping the racket with it closed for topspin and opening the racket on the drop for a flatter ball, then it's really easy to vary the spin and penetration of the strokes. This is very disturbing for the opponent because the strokes look exactly the same, but the ball they're receiving is very, very different. Roger Federer used this significantly in his career. Most of the time he had a closed position, he'd be hitting heavy spin, but then sometimes he had a semi-open position. Never a fully open position, but sometimes a semi-open position, creating a much flatter and much more aggressive stroke. You can do the same thing in your forehand. Use these variations of the take back and you'll be more difficult to play, more effective, and you'll win more matches. I hope this makes sense. I'd love to know how it works in your game. We love your feedback, and I try to reply to every comment. And if you like my ideas on tennis, check out what we're doing online. I'm helping players all over the world with a unique blend of video analysis and one-to-one online coaching, or check out our books on Amazon. The books are a real teaching experience. Everything is designed to help you to reach the next level in your tennis journey. So vary your stroke, vary the spin, vary the penetration of your forehand, but don't do it by thinking about the contact point with the ball. This will just bring about errors. Change the very heart of the backswing, the drop of the racket, by opening it or closing it, and you'll change the spin on the ball, you'll have a more effective forehand, you'll play better tennis. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.
Yeah, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4.